Vernon Barnard is the man that made well-known singer Bobby van Jaarsveld cry on national television. But it's not quite for the reasons that you might think. Vernon is a visually impaired singer that uses his music to speak to his audience's hearts.
I am a 28-year-old Strand-born South African who loves music, loves people. It's just been a great journey, especially for the last, what's it been, 9 years that I've really pursued music. I became blind at the age of 6, basically lost all my sight, and now I had to go to a school that catered for specific needs in terms of my visual impairment. Yeah, so I actually discovered my singing talent quite late on with one of my friends. We were the MCs for our school's talent competition. And we thought, okay, to just build some of the school spirit, we're also going to contribute an item. We did a song, and from there on in, people were kind of shocked that I could actually sing because it was never a thing. From there on in, I got a lot of encouragement. People said, hey, you should pursue this. And I think that was the launch pad for me starting with a career in music. And like anyone, I had to start from the bottom, start with the small gigs. But because of my love for music, I was willing to do the necessary things that I had to do to keep on improving and climbing that ladder. Basically 2.5, 3 years into my music, I entered The Voice, South Africa. I didn't have any idea of how I would do, but I felt it in my heart to just challenge myself with really going for excellence and do almost like a fast track into the industry. And I would say from The Voice on in, it's been a great learning curve, and I'm still learning today. The feedback I received from my audition on The Voice was amazing. Initially, being on stage for those 90 seconds, I didn't remember too much of what was going on around me because I was so just trying to get through that moment, saying to myself, hey, dude, just don't faint. Just do your best. It's 90 seconds, it could change your life. And in that moment, I knew that the anxiety or whatever I might feel was not anything in comparison to what could come out of it, because the reason I want to do music from the start was to make an impact and to bring some hope to people. It was about a moment that I could share with the world, and the feedback I got was that it inspired people. It gave people hope, and just for the example that I was able to portray of trying something when some people would say the odds are against you, and I think people resonated with that message. We were able to put some nice songs together for an album and start touring. So it was, yeah, very, very sudden for me, but I was ready for it because I always said to myself, I want that success. All things surrounding touring, meeting people, going new places, which is a blessing in itself, just experiencing all kinds of different flavors. I get the chance to reflect on what has happened the past 8 to 9 years in my life. To be honest, some of it was great, but also I can be honest with myself and say that I did make some mistakes in my career. Life never stops teaching us about where we can improve, so I'm taking those experiences and trying to be a better human being, and also try to reflect that in my music, give even more honest feedback to the people, which I would say that is what I want my music to be something that people can relate to, that is not superficial, but has some depth to it, and that can really communicate with people's souls, yeah. So on the 4th of March, I'll have a show in Brackenfell at Heroes Restaurant, which is really a popular venue, and I can't wait to be there for the first time. I want people to come out and enjoy a wonderful evening with me. I'm gonna have some surprises up my sleeve that I haven't shared before, and you can go on Facebook and acquire some tickets. I have links and all the deets there.